whoever is in charge of the marketing for cabbages needs to be fired, because how can I spend most of my life avoiding cabbage like the plague, only to grow up, quote unquote, to discover that cabbage is one of the best veggies out there. You could eat it in so many ways, in so many types of dishes, but if I had to reintroduce you to cabbage, I would make the caramelized cabbage from the Modern Larder by Michelle Mackenzie. Why? Because this recipe is a great foundation of what you can do to cabbage that not only transforms it from raw and crunchy to soft and tender, but also shows how easy just a little oil and high temperature can caramelize and make it crispy around the edges, to the point where when you serve it to guests, people will have no idea that it was cabbage to begin with. And on top of that, there are dozens of ways that you can compose this dish to make it taste exactly the way you want with little to no extra effort. I mean, Michelle goes as far to give you almost 20 additional ways to compose this dish. And from that list, I decided to try out the miso banya kauda, which you will only hear me say once because my Midwestern self wants to say bagna kauda, and I chose it simply because I'd never heard of it and what's cooking without trying new things. And I'm glad I did. It looks really weird and cloudy when you're done with it, but what you get out of it is this delightful savoriness that kind of blends in with the natural sweetness that you're gonna get from the caramelized cabbage, and it gives you a little pop of spice in there to keep you interested and make you want more. So in the end, you might eat way more cabbage than you expect, but oh no, what a problem. Anyway, if any of this sounds interesting at all, you can find the full recipe for everything I make down in the description below. Enjoy.